juice. Feel free.
We are live right now on YouTube. I said I was going to be here 7 p.m. 1 minute. We're live, y'all. Look at this. Look at the camera. Say hello to everybody.
Is that
That's
y'all?
us. That's us on YouTube.
Hey,
we're on Facebook.
YouTube world.
What's up, YouTube?
This is going to be a little experiment here. It's going to be a little rough this week, but that's okay. We're going to work out the kinks, all right? All right.
That's 6:59.
1 minute to showtime.
Is it 6:59? There it is, 6:59. I'm going to start them. I'm going to roll them.
That's okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, that ain't going to work.
45 seconds.
Wait, on Instagram to record something, you got to hold it?
No, just go to the live thing.
Cancel.
You got a live option.
Discard. Oh, live.
No, hit the. That's how you do it. You got to hit the. It's your home thing. You got to hit this first. Then go switch the live remote back to the bottom. Switch the live to the bottom. Yeah, that will record for 60
Start
minutes.
live video.
Yeah.
Bam.
Okay. All right. Hope my battery doesn't run out. Here we go. I can do this. Boom, boom.
All right. Coming at you. Coach TM. It's not in the script, but we're live. Let you know we're going. If I take some pictures.
Hello out there, everybody, wherever you may be, and welcome to the Strictly Business Show with Dr. J. If you have bills to pay, and I know you do, you need to be handling some serious business, and that's where we come in. Team Biz is clocked in and on duty.
Yes, sir.
We won't give you the business, but we'll talk business news and business issues you really care about, and business is good. I am your host, Dr. J. Lamar Gray. We are live for the next 60 minutes. So it's time to say, give it to me straight, doctor. I can take it. Yes, it's me, Dr. JLG, your favorite organizational behavior strategist and workplace expert and friend to the working person and business person out there on every level, from the mail room to the corporate boardroom to entrepreneurs around the world.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all for joining us on this wild and crazy ride in the Strictly Business universe. At YouTube right now, live on YouTube at Strictly Business Show with Dr. J. I changed my Instagram.
You did, didn't
It's Strictly Dr. J. Spell it DOCTORJ, Strictly Dr. J. Facebook.com. We're live. Facebook.com/Strictly Biz Show or Dr. J Lamar. Everything is all good. Email address is drj@strictlybizshow.com. That's Dr. J. Spell it out, strictlybizshow.com. What else? Am I missing anything? Coming to you live from Burbank Studios, from our new broadcast home, not Burbank Studios, from Burbank, California, from Rick Dees Entertainment Studios.
Rick Dees.
That's right, the big man himself and his crew, Joe Kiley, Mike Motion, and all them, let us come in here, Team Biz, to do our dirt, and we are here right across the studios from the Warner Brothers Studios, like Coach T likes to say it. That's
Warner
right.
Brother.
That's right.
Gotta let them know.
And here are my guests. We are here live. Wendy T, how you doing? Say hello to the folks.
What's up, Lady T, Wendy T in the house. Yes, I am your mental health therapist on the Strictly Business podcast show with Dr. J. Absolutely. And I will be bringing you my segment very soon on mental health. Mental wellness in the workplace. Yes, absolutely.
Looking forward to it.
Coach TM, my brother in arms. And my
Little shout out
arms.
for Wakanda.
Wakanda. That's
Wakanda
right, baby.
forever.
Yeah, that's how we do it.
Forever.
But this is Coach TM, and you know I'm always coming to you now. I'm coming to you live from the Rick Dees Entertainment Studios here, doing a live broadcast. We had to ramp it up a notch.
I told you I'd take you to the top.
and I can see it from here. I'm not sure if I'm there, but I can see it from here. And you know how you can always get a hold of me, Coach TM in the Game. And I'm now on Instagram, Coach TM in the Game. And as always, you can hit me up on Facebook, Coach TM in the Game.
Thank you both for being here. You look great. You look better than yesterday.
Ooh,
not as good as tomorrow. Now, for those of you who are new to Dr. J and the crew, Team Biz.
Yes, for those of y'all that are new, shouldn't be anybody, but
me and Coach TM, we did this show for 2 years. It was called The Workplace Zone with Dr. J.
That's how I met you.
That's how we met.
Yes,
exactly.
Absolutely.
And we rebranded the show. We used to be on iTunes, and we're still on iTunes, okay, and SoundCloud. But the people spoke out, and they said, Dr. J, what are you doing? We need your leadership.
They needed it.
They needed us more than just a couple of times a month.
That wasn't working for them.
It wasn't working for them. They needed a prescription every week. Said, Dr. J, give me something I can work with. And it's Sunday night.
Yes, they needed it weekly.
And like I always say, Friday just get you closer to Monday.
That's what you say.
So we said, I will come every week, Sunday nights, to get you ready for your work week. This is why we're here as a public service to you. I mean, because I could be at home. I don't have to be here.
You could be.
But the people need us. We all could be home on a Sunday night.
Okay.
So we're here trying to serve you. Okay. So this is a new format. It's strictly business show. We're on Facebook Live. Yeah. We're on YouTube. Yeah. If you have questions, we're not taking any phone calls this week.
Not this week.
But if you got little messages or questions on Facebook, Wendy,
yes,
where you at?
I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook Live. My people are watching right now. I'm getting a bunch of hearts. I'm getting a bunch of hearts. Say hi, Coach TM. Say,
hey, people. What's up, people?
So we are on Facebook Live right now with Wendy Talley. Yes, my peoples are giving us so much love. Absolutely.
Coach TM, what are you streaming on?
I am streaming 2 episodes. I'm just going to call it episode because I can't even think of the word. But I'm streaming on Instagram episode, and I'm streaming a Facebook episode. And we got people that are on right now looking at us live.
Wow.
So I hope you enjoy what you see. I hope you enjoy this. Come on back and join us again.
Okay. Every week I'm going to start off, I'm going to break out my prescription pad. The doctor's going to break out his prescription pad, and I'm going to give you something every Sunday night. I'm going to start off the show with that. And we have some guests coming up. We got
guests.
Ken Dees, Mr. Denim.
Mr. Denim.
Oh,
and
you gotta see
wait till you see what this man does with a pair of your old jeans.
I was going to say something else.
And we got Lawrence Wilson. Lawrence Wilson, entrepreneur extraordinaire. Coffee man, I like to call him. He'll be here too.
Coffee gives you life.
Yes.
So here we go.
Coffee man.
The first Dr. J prescriptions of the new live show.
All right.
Okay, I got 4 of them.
Give us to it straight, doctor.
Give it to you. It's time to say, give it to me straight, doctor. I can take it.
Yes.
All right. Okay. I'm going to empower you Friday. I'm going to give you 4 things to do to start your Mondays off right.
Okay.
Okay, because Monday's always hard for everybody.
Now, just define it for the people. Do they start this Sunday night, or do they start these things Monday mornings?
Monday morning.
All right.
Now, you can take one Monday, then another one Tuesday, or you can take all 4 of them if you bad. But I'm going to give you 4 things to start off with, to start your week off. So many people feel bad about the work week because they feel they don't have any power. They give up their lives to go to work. Okay? These are 4 things you need to listen to. Dr. J recommends. Now, there's no particular order, but they do get harder as I go on.
So you're starting easy and working hard.
Working it up.
Okay.
The first thing I'm going to say, tomorrow, I need everybody within the sound of my voice on Facebook and YouTube. I need you to wake up an hour earlier.
Now, does this have anything to do with daylight savings time?
No.
Okay.
Just wake up an hour earlier.
Do we need to go to the gym?
No. You can go to the gym if you want to.
He said he's starting easy.
Oh, right. My wellness coach is on. I had to say that.
Just get up an hour early. Whatever you do that. But if you get up at 5, normally get up at 4. Okay? Do not hit that snooze button. Once you hit that snooze button, you've given up power. Okay? We want to empower you for your Monday mornings.
Yes, we do.
So get up an hour early. If you get up at 3 o'clock, get up at 2 o'clock. No questions asked. Doctor recommends that.
Yeah. Hey, no questions asked.
Now, why?
No questions
asked.
No
questions asked. Okay. Because the people got to do it and they got to see the effect. When you take medication, you got to wait and tell the doctor, how did it feel? Okay. So the next one. Oh, that's my phone.
Yeah,
Wow.
yes, we are live.
We
are
are ringing
live.
right now.
We are
live, and we're ringing on the phone.
Woo!
Hey, Tanya.
Okay.
We are live.
Number 2, after you
Number
wake up
2.
an hour early, I need you to get dressed immediately.
Immediately.
No sloughing around in your pajamas, your Hugh Hefner robe.
But you have an extra hour though.
It don't matter.
Okay, don't matter.
Get your day started. Now, I know on Monday mornings, peeling off your pajamas could be like ripping the flesh from your bones.
It's close comparison. Real close comparison.
Like peeling those, like peeling your skin off. Oh, God. Okay. Don't get your coffee. Lay your clothes out just like Mama used to do back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
I recommend showering at night. That's a personal preference, but you know, hey, you don't want to go to sleep with yesterday's problems. So you
I
should
like
take a
that.
shower.
Wash off the problem.
Wash off the problems.
Let them
baby.
go down the drain. Look at
Go
that.
down the drain.
That's
Okay.
a good mental health
Yeah,
tip.
we getting educated up in here.
Get up an hour early, slip on your pants, your skirt, whatever you got to do. Don't add any breakfast. No, you don't need breakfast first. You don't need
not
coffee.
yet.
Get it on, get your day started. Okay, that's
Okay.
number 2. Now, the third one is, it gets harder. When you get in the car and you drive to work tomorrow,
Okay.
I need you to don't listen to anything. No
Silence,
morning
huh?
shows. I love Steve Harvey in LA too, but you know what? No morning shows, okay?
But what about
No-
Cousin Tommy?
No DJ, no Steve Harvey, no DJ
No
Frosty Freeze.
motivational videos.
Hold on,
nothing,
don't
you
get
know.
ahead of me, Wendy.
Oh.
You always get ahead of me.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get to the point.
No DJ Frosty Freeze, wake your ass up mix, none of that.
Oh, DJ Frost, okay.
Maybe try a little sounds of the nature, ocean, the trees, something.
Some birds.
You need to listening to a millionaire cracking jokes who really loves his job is not going to make your day go any better. Okay? Get into your mindset right there. Okay? So wake up an hour early, get dressed immediately on your way to work after you drop off the kids, whatever, your game face on. Think about be in the moment. Okay? Even if you hate your job, deal with it. That's inevitable. All right?
Deal with it without listening to anything.
Okay.
Right. Tanya said that you got to get to the point.
Gotta get to the point.
Yes, Tanya.
Okay. The fourth one. The fourth
All
thing.
right.
This is the hardest thing of all. When you get to your job, right before you get there, you need to
Reach
stop
back
off at the local donut spot,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
pick up at least 1 dozen donuts.
Ooh. Then your fitness coach on there?
At least.
Yes, my
Uh-oh.
fitness coach. is
Fitness
coming.
coach, I don't care. I didn't say you got to eat them.
I ain't
Oh, just
keep
get 'em.
coming at you. I'm bringing you on so you can
Don't
attack
bring a dozen donuts to sit at your desk.
me. Oh, okay.
Walk in with a dozen donuts in your department and just sit them down and walk away like a blackjack dealer going on break in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. And they like they break.
Just
They break.
nothing. Okay, because the people will say, "Who brought the donuts?"
Uh-huh.
Trevor brought the donuts. What? Don't and they ask you why? Do I need a reason to bring donuts?
Yeah.
Now, I don't care if you don't like those
Staff
people.
meeting?
It's not about you and about the people. It's about you.
But it's not about relationships though?
Isn't that relationship
It's about,
building?
but first of all, it's
relational?
about the power where you control something in a place that's uncontrollable.
You're going deeper on them. Okay. Okay.
Now, if you're a manager, you should be doing this anyway.
Mm.
Okay, because
Mhm.
you make more money than anybody, so you
Right.
should be
Right.
leading
You
this
hear
way.
that, Lady T? When you make
Okay.
all that money?
Hey,
Mhm.
hey,
Yeah.
wait,
But just
yeah.
don't let management take the credit for it. Make sure you know I did it.
I don't know.
Okay. Those are the 4 things, 4 prescriptions I'm recommending
4.
to start your Monday off right.
Yep.
Take them and email me in the morning at drj@strictlybizshow.com. Right?
Yes. All right.
Before we get to Wendy T, when's the last time y'all had some nacho fries
Nacho fries.
from Taco Bell dollar menu?
Oh,
You're talking to some people that can't digest that anymore.
Well, I'll have you know that Taco Bell since January 25th has sold over 53 million orders of nacho fries.
what? And isn't that off the dollar menu?
Off the dollar menu, baby.
What? Didn't hear that either.
And they're doing so good that they're going to extend the limited time offer to April. So you got time to get your nacho fries, Wendy T.
You still got time until
I
April.
can't do nacho fries now. I'm trying to lose, I'm trying to get my sexy back. So
But it's only $1.
And for you,
that's the problem.
and for you, before we talk bad about the dollar menu, last year the dollar menu at Taco Bell
How
brought
much?
in
How
over $500 million.
500 million.
And that's about 500 million calories too.
That's a lot of
I'm not worried
inauthentic.
about calories. This ain't this about calories.
That's a lot of inauthentic Mexican food.
Yeah. Yeah, inauthentic.
Is nacho fries even Mexican food?
I don't think so.
No.
That definitely is not south of the border.
Now, personally, Dr. J, if I want $1 Mexican food, I
Mhm.
prefer the taco truck across the street from the Staples Center.
Right.
And if you ever over there, tell Olivia Dr. J sent you.
Oh, okay.
All right,
First
but that's
name
just
basis.
me.
All right.
Wendy T, it's all you, baby.
Come on now.
Yes.
Hit us with
Hello,
something.
this is Wendy T with your mental wellness in the workplace. Yes. So I'm your mental health expert, and I got some really great information and some really great tips to stay healthy in your mind, okay, while you're at the workplace. But let me just go ahead and give you some data really quickly. So in the U.S., 1 in 17 people that are employed
Mhm.
have a mental illness
Really?
or are dealing with workplace stress, which
Oh,
can
yeah.
lead to mental illness, right? And so data has shown in other countries, let's just pick, I don't know, the Netherlands.
Okay.
Okay. 58% of their workplace issues are related to some sort of disability, which is costing employers so much money to pay out in workers' comp, medical leave, all of those different things, right? So I want to be able to give some really good tips for a lot of employers and a lot of employees that I want to give 5 great habits that you can do to make sure that you are healthy mentally at work, that you are reducing your level of stress, that you are staying positive, and that you are reaching your bottom line the smart way.
Wendy.
It's very important.
Wendy,
What?
talk to the people.
I'm talking.
All right.
Don't interrupt. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
No, she's not.
The first thing you got to do is you got to protect your self-esteem. How do we do that? How do you protect your self-esteem? Cut out negative energy that is focused in your direction.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
Cut
You know?
Cut it out.
Yes, absolutely. If you got a negative employer or a negative employee that's around you and they're constantly, talking about your different mistakes, they're rejecting you and they're causing you a lot of anxiety, take your lunches off, out of the workplace, out of the area so that you can have some, positive space and positive energy. Number 2 is that you want to be able to, look at some of the issues that you may be having with your own projects. Say, for instance, you didn't do well, Coach Tia. Maybe you didn't do well at a particular project at work. So don't look at it as that you failed, right? Because we don't know how to fail. We fell forward. But what you want to look at is how can you make this project better or different, right? Number 3, you want to distract yourself, right? Okay. You want to distract yourself from all of the negative thoughts, right? I didn't do well. Oh, my boss is going to fire me. They're going to bring me in. I'm stressing out. I'm not going to get that promotion. That woman that's trying to stab me in the back, this is more ammo for her to make me look bad. Don't think about those kind of things.
Yeah, don't worry about all that.
Start allowing yourself to be able to put positive images in your office. So let's say you can put on some YouTube, shows that give you positive images. You can have some great paintings in your office that give you a nice, positive energy, a picture of your family, whatever it is, but you want to distract those negative thoughts. Number 4, you want to find meaning in your workplace. How do you find meaning in your workplace other than a paycheck? How do we do that? Dr. J, how do you find
how do we do that other than a paycheck?
Well, there's more collateral than paycheck. You have to decide. Some collateral comes in experience, relationships,
there you go.
Benefits sometimes, or promotion.
Yeah, all of those things. He said them all. So find meaning in other things other than your paycheck. Because if you don't find meaning in other things other than your paycheck, you're going to have a lot of stress. Number 5 and last important thing, you want to recover any type of rejection to your self-worth. And how do you do that? You go out with your friends, right? You have amazing social life, right? You I don't know, take yourself on a vacation, go to a different spa and have a spa day for yourself. Recover, rejuvenate, and recharge. You always got to find a way to recharge from a stressful workspace.
You mean have a life outside of work?
Yes.
Oh, imagine that.
Friends outside of work too. Please don't make a lot of friends at work.
Wait, so you can't go from at 5 o'clock with your buddies to the spot and hang out.
You don't want to do that because people will, FaceTime. They would Facebook Live, Instagram Live, all the little stuff that you've been doing. You don't want that happening. Nothing recorded, no pictures.
Just go and hang.
Just no pictures. Okay. No, we don't want to definitely do that. So this is how we maintain some good 5 habits of mental wellness in the workplace, or you'll end up laid out on my couch.
Oh, okay. No, you have to talk to you.
Yeah.
And what's your clothes, Wendy T?
What is my clothes? My clothes is basically this.
Give it to him, girl. Give it to him.
You're supposed to write my clothes.
We told you about working on the clothes, okay?
You're supposed to write my clothes. But no, on a serious note, you want to be smart about your mental health. Be smart, or you're going to find yourself pretty much in chains.
Yeah. Before we go on, thank you very much, Wendy T. Exceptional as always. Before we go on, we have a guy here named Willis Turner.
Is that really him?
It is me.
Wait a minute, let me get your mic on. Are you gonna speak up?
There we go.
Now say that again.
This is Willis Turner. I know we all, everybody, I guess I'm gonna be mad. She just told me not to put it on Facebook Live. Now I'm here on her couch.
Yeah.
You can do Facebook Live.
Yes.
Willis was supposed to be here earlier. He's helping me co-produce the show.
Yeah.
And he produced late.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell, he didn't give me an address. He just said show up.
There you go.
I can understand that. Because he just changed the whole format.
When your boss do that?
And didn't even email it to me.
I thought you knew. It's Rick Dees Entertainment Studios, for crying out loud.
Okay, Google it.
You should be able to stop at the gas station and ask that. 3601 Olive, we're right here. You can walk by the bulletproof glass and see us right now.
Right,
you
man.
can picture that on Facebook.
Yes.
Okay. You can look through the glass and you can walk by and pull out a lawn chair and sit there and watch the show. Okay, but it is bulletproof for all my enemies out there. So don't even try it, baby.
Nobody don't like
Don't even try it. Don't
Nobody
like it.
like
I'm not assassination worthy.
Like
I'm not worthy of assassination.
Like
all his enemies.
Willis is going to keep track of the time.
Yes.
So starting now.
Willis.
Yes.
So we got. Okay, cool.
So we're going to go to Ken Dees, and we need to do about 7 minutes with Ken Dees. Can you time us now?
Okay.
All right.
I'm timed.
Step aside so Ken Dees can get in there. Coming to the microphone right now is a man I met about 2 years ago.
Yes.
2 years ago at the Black Business Women Rock Expo.
Natalie Randall just had a birthday.
Big shout out to Natalie Randall, the CEO and founder of that fine organization, does wonderful things. And I saw this brother on the elevator, and he had suitcases made out of denim, like jeans. I said, "Where did you buy that from, brother?" He said, "Buy."
Yeah, buy. Like
I made. Ken Dees, Mr. Denim.
All right, thank you. It's good. Hello, everybody. I just want to tell you, Doctor, and your crew, it is an exceptional pleasure to be here with you all.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I'm glad you came in as our first guest, because in the back you can see what he does. Now tell us exactly, how do you get into making clothes and stuff out of denim?
I find an old pair of denim. Somebody gives me a pair of denim. Somebody wants something done. I started working on fixing things, zippers and replacing holes and stuff like that. But it turned into an art form. So I just take old denim and I take something people throw away all the time and I bring it back to life. It's a resurrection thing.
Now you wash them first, right? You wash the denim first, right?
Most
No,
definitely.
you gotta keep them authentic.
Because I told people about you, they said it don't smell like butt, do it? I'm like, no.
If I get some denim in my shop, before it comes in my shop, I clean it. I don't care how clean it's supposed to be. All right, I keep it clean because I don't want to touch it. And that's how I clean it.
So you're not grabbing denim from a homeless person on the ground and saying, let's just make a suitcase out of it.
Not unless we're going to work on some business.
So how'd you start off as you didn't start off making denim. Would you start off as?
I am a butcher by trade, a meat cutter.
All right.
Well, that makes sense.
Makes it easy to cut up jeans.
Yes.
Yeah,
it
made it easier to lose a finger. Cut this finger off right here. But at the same time, I'm a bass player. So you can't play the guitar without your fingers.
Yeah,
that is true. So I had to make a choice.
So nice
bass player and a
So
butcher.
I chose playing music, which led me into a lot of exotic people, musicians and people who sing. They usually want something that's outlandish on stage.
Oh, true.
So I made me some outlandish jeans, like the ones I have on, like the ones my wife is wearing, the hat. this ensemble right here, and I just started doing the artwork, and I found that there's a lot of freedom and working in something that you have a natural talent to do.
Yes.
So I started exploring that freedom, and then I started getting paid for it. And so that just made it a little more, that upped the level on the whole deal.
Yes.
And so people started bringing me their jeans to have artwork built in the jeans. And so from there, I just started building artwork in jeans, and that's basically what I do.
In a suitcase. Now, last time you told me you was working on building a car out of denim.
Well, I haven't got. I haven't found. I want to do
a car out of denim.
Yeah, denim car. You can't Scotch guard it enough to drive it on the street when it's raining. So you have to park it when it's raining. But if you're one of them kind of people that really want people to look over at you and stare, then I'm the guy to see.
That's Coach Tim. You need to see him.
Yeah, see him. Yeah, Dr. J, with that shirt on you got, you should have got a shirt before you.
Wendy's always shaming my wardrobe. Yes, maybe I need something made out of jeans for me.
Well, we got to get you a coat.
Give me a coat.
Oh, wow.
You gotta represent.
Maybe for my whole team. Maybe you can do denim uniforms.
How about a denim football?
Oh,
denim football. I love that.
Yeah. Denim baseball.
I love baseball.
Denim shoes. I do boots. I do hats. I do chairs.
Oh, yeah.
I do
bracelets. Y'all saw the chair.
I got a chair right there.
Oh, wait a minute.
I do earrings. I do shades, glasses. And I'm starting to get into interior decoration. Yeah, so I'm
wallpaper.
Wallpaper, curtains, bedspreads. If it can be jeaned, it can be jeaned. I can jean these television sets. That speaker doesn't matter.
Wow.
A denim television
from butcher. So you're still a butcher technically.
I never lose the status. I don't do it, but I'll never lose the status. I'm a journeyman.
Some people believe Jack the Ripper was a butcher.
Yeah, no.
So Jack the Ripper was either a butcher or a doctor.
But neurosurgeon. Yeah, neurosurgeon.
And a mason.
He's one of your clan.
Oh, okay. Some people believe he was a pet too.
Watch out now.
And people are loving the denim bracelet. Paige wants that denim bracelet.
Okay.
We gotta make sure
we're taking orders right now.
Well, I tell you, if Paige wants to see what I do, I'm on Instagram. Kendy's Jeans Instagram.
All right.
And you'll see everything on there, from mirrors to chairs, coats, boots, trash cans.
Wow.
Everything is on my Instagram page.
So say that Instagram one more time.
Instagram, Kendy's Jeans Instagram.
All right.
Kenny Divine.
Kenny Divine.
And that's DEVINE.
Yes.
Okay, so that's your website, that's your Instagram. So what's next for you?
Thank you.
You don't have a brick and mortar yet. You don't have a
well. What's next for me is my wife and I are trying to establish our interior decoration unit of what we do. And people will call us, and if you want a room in your home done completely in jeans, I'll do it.
We're also trying to work on our online store.
Well,
so you can go to
introduce
the
this lovely lady.
This is my wife
here. You're working on what now?
We're working on our online store so that people all over the world can just shop online like the other stores, and we just ship the merchandise to them. So therefore, we're reaching everybody. So you don't have to necessarily come to our location. You can just order it online. So we're in the process of building an online clothing store for Kendy's Jeans.
Well, good luck to y'all. And I'll put your information on our website. It's strictlybizshow.com.
Okay.
I'll put some pictures up there. I'll put your email. So if you want to get in touch with Ken Dees, Mr. Denim, you can go to our website. Our Instagram, we'll put pictures on the Facebook and everything. And you need to order as much as you can from this man, because he's going to take over the world with denim. He's going to make the world into denim. A denim world.
Honey, where it was killed.
Denim world.
Get my stuff. I like high waist.
High waist is cute.
But I do with the shirt. Wendy T is always ragging on my wardrobe.
Yes,
I'm too plain for her. So I need a denim shirt and a jacket.
The toothpaste.
Whoa. He going in the trunk. You know what they do? You know what they're about to pull out when they go in the trunk.
I can burn your name
Oh, wait a minute.
In the jeans.
Dr. J.
All this is burned in there. I can burn Dr. J. I'm going to make you a Dr. J vest.
Oh.
And we're going to bring it to you.
Wait a minute, Paige.
Bring it to the skirt. Step to the mic right there.
Show Paige that
This
skirt.
is skirt.
Skirt.
And it just has, I just put a lot of little things. I burn
Some random
in.
stuff.
But it doesn't mess with the fabric.
Mhm.
But I can put your name in there, your favorite animal, your
So
business.
So you can customize this for anybody.
For anybody.
Yeah, get your animal on there, Dr.
Get your
J.
animal. I don't have an animal.
Yeah.
I'm the only animal in my life.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
We do animals too.
Kendies, give your information again.
Kendies Jeans. And that would be on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook, but I do a lot of political writing on Facebook.
Oh, okay.
Mostly
He's
it's
in
Kendies
his
Jeans on Instagram, and you can see everything that I do on Instagram
And email.
and email.
So how do you spell Kendies again?
KENDS Jeans.
You got that page?
Yeah.
Got it.
S jeans.
And we'll turn those old boring jeans you wear into something people want to stare at.
All right.
Something
Is that all
special.
right?
Make
So
your
if you
booty
look good, you're gonna look better.
Oh, there you go.
Get it, Paige.
You start out looking good, then you get look better. I like
Gonna
that.
look better.
Kendies,
Yes.
thank you very much for making the trip to
Yes,
our
Paige.
pleasure.
That's it.
It's a pleasure
Yes.
seeing you again.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to look forward to that vest. Bring it down here when you
Please.
got it ready. Again, like you did here, you know the address, and I'll put it on right there.
Okay, we're gonna get it. It's a done deal.
Thank you very much.
Thank
Karen.
you. Once
Thank y'all
again.
for coming in.
Please for me. Okay.
Coach,
Jesus.
Coach TM, before we go to Coach TM,
Yes. Before we do that,
so many people are worried about robots. You're worried about robots taking your job.
you know what? I'm kind of worried about them.
You're worried about robots. Okay. Well, I have you know there's a problem. You're worried about robots taking your job and eventually taking over the world and snapping your spine in half. Right?
Yeah, that would kind of hurt a little
Yeah,
bit.
all that stuff. Well, I have you know that Will Jackson, founder and director of engineering arts, has created the robot thespian. The robot thespian.
Okay. All right. Tell me a little bit more.
It's a robot that does lifelike skills, and it also sings a amazing rendition of "Singing in the Rain." So it's a singing robot.
Singing robot. All right.
Okay, but they're having a problem. It seems that there's not enough skilled lifelike labor to make the robot,
Oh, okay.
thanks to a lack of STEM education in the country. So he's based in the UK, and he says, I can't make my stupid robot because there's not enough skilled employees to make the robot.
But
So
I think the answer to that is coming soon, because they have now STEM academies.
STEM Academy.
Yeah, which are kids being educated in that type of thing specifically. So
Listen to Dr. J.
yeah.
Kids,
Okay,
Take
30,
Please.
7:31.
oh, thank you very much, Mr. Turner.
Doing
I'm trying to keep time. I'm trying to keep time.
Okay. Kids, go to the STEM projects. Science, technology, engineering, mathematics is very important. But do not take a job making robots. Okay? They're going to take over the world. They're going to snap your spine. Get the education and do something else. Become a rocket scientist or something like that. Do not start making robots. They're going to take over the world. Okay?
Yeah, you take over the world.
Okay, you take over the
Yeah,
world.
don't make something else take
Don't
over
make
the
the
world.
singing robot. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
How do you do the video on Instagram?
Coach TM, take it, baby.
Hey, everybody out there, coming to you live. This is Coach TM with Total BS. That's right. I'm bringing you the total business of sports. Why is MSG Forum suing Inglewood Mayor James T. Butts,
What?
the city of Inglewood, and others?
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden, the Forum Division,
That's
LLC.
Long ways. Madison Square Garden's a long ways from Inglewood.
Right. But the company, you can be a company and buy a company anywhere.
Okay.
So, but according to the complaint, Mayor James T. Butts told Madison Square Garden, the Forum Edition, that he needed the 15 acres of parking lot real estate for a technology park.
Okay.
And he needed it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was a lease negotiation between MSG Forum and the mayor for this property, which was used as a parking lot. Some secret negotiations went on between the mayor, excuse me, and also
Wrong with your
the
throat,
Clippers.
brother?
Yeah, got a little verklempt between the mayor and also the Clippers, talking about making a new stadium.
Okay.
MSG didn't like this because they had the property already sold up. So what happened is the mayor told them that they were going to build a technology park on it.
Okay.
But it ends up they're in secret negotiations for a couple months to build a new stadium for the Clippers. The Clippers lease ends with Staples Center in 2024.
It's a long time.
So now, to give you the real business of sports, now I'm about to take my uniform off and I'm gonna go corporate on them.
Bring out the tap.
What the mayor needs to understand is anything that you do in private is gonna come out public. MSG has knowledge that the mayor went to a private server to have these secret conversations, that he's been holding these conversations for months without him thinking that anybody knew about it. And now he's being sued for it because of a breach of contract and a yep, exactly. Behind his back, going over his head. Exactly. So now he's in a whole lot of trouble because he's being sued. The city of Inglewood is being sued for all these things. Now, MSG Forum wants to rescind the termination of the lease that he said he needed immediately so that he can build his technology park. And he wants the lease restored so that they can have their money back on the property. Because with this new arena being built, it's supposed to be 1.5 miles down the street from the actual forum. So it'll be a place where the Clippers will be home to there. They'll be having concerts there. It's basically going to take the place of the forum. And MSG doesn't like that because, like I said, it's only 1.5 miles down the street.
That's like, that would probably kill the forum business.
Exactly, which is what they don't want because, you know, the forum's been there for over 50 years.
Yes.
And they've owned it since 2012. So, you know, it's supposed to be, they're giving money back to the city of Inglewood every year to eliminate things like this so that they can stay relevant and stay in business.
They're giving the city of Inglewood like $600,000 a year.
Exactly.
For the next 30 years.
For the next 30 years. Exactly.
Jeez, that's a lot of money.
Yeah. So now, regardless of how you feel on this, either way, whether you think that it's just business doing business or whether you think that that's shady, why don't you hit us up, email us, Facebook us, Instagram us, and tell us your thoughts on that. And then we'll, you know, get back to you on that. Now, that's the other side of sports. So now you can see that I've just taken you to the other side of sports and filled you with total BS, the business of sports. Coach TM, and I'm out.
Thank you very much, Coach TM. MVP performance as always.
Coach.
I love that music.
I want some Beyonce for mine.
Beyonce?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see if I can work on that for you.
Yes.
Go ahead, Beehive.
Before we go to Dr. Chaz, our career expert, I warned you about Toys R Us Christmas time, Coach TM. Toys R Us,
yeah,
might as well be dead or us.
Really?
Okay, they're 70 years. The 70-year-old company is not dead yet, but it's on life support system.
Oh yeah.
Okay, they had a bankruptcy thing going on in September.
Right.
They're starting to liquidate about 180 stores.
Yeah, that's been going on for a little while.
Okay, and they're getting rid of them. And you know, my man Jim Cramer at CNBC, the host of Mad Money, said, "I'm surprised they lasted this long."
Really?
Because they don't have great prices there.
No.
They don't have great service.
Yeah.
The locations stink. I can't even think of a Toys R Us where to find a Toys R Us right now. I think Torrance. That comes up in my mind.
Oh, there's one in Chino Hills.
Oh, in Chino Hills?
There's one in Culver City.
Oh, really? Y'all know. Okay.
Yeah,
we know.
Over in Jefferson.
Okay, but you can probably find a Walmart before you find a Toys R Us. Right?
Oh, definitely.
You'll run into a Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay. This all started in 2005 when they went public. Now, a lot of organizations say they want to go public. The problem is going public, you do get a bigger reach, but you accumulate debt. So they had accumulated about $7.5 billion in debt in 2005.
Was that with a B or an M?
A B.
Oh, okay.
A B. $7.5 billion when they went public. Now, the good news is they worked that down to about $5 billion.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, work off $2 billion, $2.5 billion. Okay. Making progress.
That's the good news. The bad news is that
it still starts with a B.
It still starts with a B. Okay. And the toy landscape is not what it used to be. Okay, with Amazon. Amazon used to be in bed with Toys R Us.
Right.
They used to exclusively do Toys R Us.
Literally.
Okay, but now they don't. So it's looking pretty dim. So get ready for us. You may want to do your toy Christmas shopping early this year, as they're slashing prices and everything. You know that sign? Everything must go. Everything got to go. Not must go. Everything got to go.
Everything got to go.
Even if you don't want it. Open up your trunk. Here, take this.
It's got to go.
I'll take $5 for it.
Oh my goodness.
That's slashing prices right
there. Yeah. It's like Jamie Foxx did in Dreamgirls, right? Say, what you call this? Chicken scratch? You know, let's get to work. Give away stuff.
Okay, now I'm going to do to you what you've been doing.
What's that?
Wrap it up.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, Willis T.
Doing your job.
Yeah, you gotta wrap it up.
The other bad news is they're going to lose about 30,000 employees out of work. So that's a bad thing.
That's bad.
That's a bad thing.
That's a hit to the economy. Not good.
So if you didn't know that yet, Toys R Us employees, get your applications out and get ready. Go back to school or something like that. But you should be able to. Somebody of your qualifications at Toys R Us could easily find a job in either the fast food or house cleaning industry.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Yeah, right.
Weird.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So like, no.
I know what a joke is.
That was not. I do not endorse this as a professional with the state of California.
It's a talk show.
Up my stuff.
Willis Turner, he's a comedian too.
Yeah.
Full time.
Can you let him do his job?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he always thinks he's the better comedian for some reason. And as we saw,
some reason, huh?
Yeah,
some reason.
And he thinks he's a dancer, apparently.
That's why I own a dance studio.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's not that kind of dance.
No,
It's not that kind of dance. Whatever kind of that is.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, that ain't it.
Because I was about to ask Coach T to hold you down. Maybe some CPR or something.
Okay, you said we was running out of time.
Yeah,
so
I know. Well, look, we got 30 seconds till the top of the 10.
Okay. Coming to the mic is an old friend of ours.
Yes.
Old friend.
Well, thank you.
For those of you who followed the Workplace Zone with Dr. J, you know him as Dr. Chaz, our resident career expert. Yes. Me and Dr. Chaz both are Pepperdine alumni, which means that, and Wendy T is a USC girl, so
watch out.
We'll cut her some slack.
Over this, listen.
Yeah, no, that's what Lady Trojans do.
Lady Trojans do that.
They don't jump over nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
But Dr. Chaz, Wendy T has just gotten into. Tell them.
Yes, I'm in the doctoral program at USC for my DSW.
Congratulations.
Yes, going back. Thank you. After 17 years, I'm going back.
That's great.
That's great.
Yeah, and you'll do very well. I went back to school after I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
So did I.
And I was a better student as an adult because I knew what I wanted to do. And in a sense, you do too.
Yes.
You'll kill.
Thank you. Oh, I just found my new mentor. We exchanging phone numbers. Help me with my dissertation. I'm done with
me and Dr. Chaz can be on your committee. You have it rigged. Always have something. We could.
We actually could.
My attention span is only for so long.
Dr. Chaz.
Yes. Yes, sir.
We're not going to be on our committee now. Just for that.
Because she paid no attention to it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we're Pepperdine. That's why.
What happened?
Dr. Chat, we offered to be on your dissertation committee.
Oh, it's already done. You didn't even have to ask.
Okay. All right. Dr. Chat, tell the people, the new people of the live show who you are and what you do.
Again, I hold a doctorate in education from Pepperdine, and I've been training people for careers for about 15 years. And what I evangelize is this.
Evangelize?
All right.
Come on. Let them use it.
Corporate loyalty is dead.
Yes.
You have to think of yourself as a freelancer. 36% of the marketplace is freelancers. By the year 2027, over 50% of people working will be freelancers.
Wow.
So you got to think of yourself as a business. What's your business? What's your brand? How do you define it? How do you articulate it? And how do you sell it? Because you're in sales. Whatever you do, you're in sales. And how you get work, not jobs, but work, is you keep hustling for work and developing and deepening relationships. And I teach courses, I teach courses through Pierce College, through Hollywood High School.
Okay.
This is my latest book, if we can get that on camera.
Yeah, right here. Paige is watching. Don't get it, Paige. Okay.
This is the book we use as the textbook in my courses.
Okay.
I'm developing a course for LA Harbor College. Okay. So I teach all ages, all fields, all industries. Same process for everyone. You have to learn to self-market, and that's what I teach them to do.
So Dr. Chaz, real quick question for you. Because you did say it's the same process for everybody. So somebody that's coming right out of high school and maybe wants to work, and somebody that's been in the work field for 10 years, it's the same process?
Same thing. It's amazing. All ages, all fields. What are you selling? What can you do for me? How can your skills and your talents contribute to my bottom line, to my company? How can you make me money or save me money? And how well do I know you? So it's great to start training them at Hollywood High because I'm teaching 14-year-olds. That's when the conversation should start.
Okay.
Because it's a freelance marketplace, you're always looking for work. And how you get work, people hire who they know and trust. So the sooner I know you and trust you, the easier it's going to be for me to want to work with you.
Very good.
Very good. Dr. Chaz and I co-taught a class at UCLA this past summer. And what was the name of that class? It was ethics, business ethics. And,
yes, I think it was business ethics, actually.
And the reason why Dr. Chaz talking about networking is the fact that I was about to teach this class. They asked me at UCLA, do you know somebody who could teach it with you? And I thought of Dr. Chaz immediately. So I called him up. I said, hey, this is the deal. We need somebody to teach this class with me. He jumped on it. He was available, thank God. And he came aboard. So that's the type of networking you're talking about.
Yeah. I say to my students, I'm not here because I'm the best career trainer in the country, although I am one of the best. I'm here because somebody knew me, that trusted me, that knew I could deliver on a consistent basis. And whoever you work with, they have to have that sense about you. You know how you get work. Everybody will tell you, I got work because I knew somebody.
Right.
So your job is to know somebody, to know lots of somebodies. So when your name comes up and there's an opening, you go, oh, I like him, I like her. I've worked with them, they're consistent, they're great team players, great attitude, bring them back in. People work in packs and move in packs. So we work together once, like Dr. J, we work together once, something comes up, we're gonna keep working together. We start working together because we like each other, trust each other, know each other, something comes up, I'm gonna come to you.
Right.
Yeah. Rather than someone who may be better qualified, but I don't know them. And I can't take the risk in a 30-minute interview that they're going to deliver. I'm going with who I know and trust. We do this with everything. People who cut our hair, not in my case, people who cut our hair, people who work on our cars.
Yes.
The guy who works on my car, is he the best mechanic in LA? I don't know. I don't care. He delivers consistently, and that's what you want.
And what I'm hearing from you, Dr. Was it Dr. Chaz?
Dr. Chaz.
Dr. Chaz. Okay, Dr. Chaz. What I'm hearing from you is consistency, relationship building, and understanding what it is that you're trying to solve.
Yeah.
Pretty much when you're going out there into the workplace as an entrepreneur. Because I'm an entrepreneur. I have 2 businesses. I'm a therapist and I'm also a consultant. And so what I do is I talk to people about their careers, and I really like what you're saying. So what are some other tips as someone starting out? Because you're right about the corporate world. It's pretty much dying. You know, job security is pretty much dying. How do you create that? So what kind of other tips would you give someone, a young person just starting out, other than those things?
You start, it's based on critical thinking.
There we go.
What's the goal? Okay. What can you do? Not just your passion. What I call, it's a term I coined, your monetizable passion. Just because you love it doesn't mean you can make a living at it. So you have to find what it is you can do that people will pay for. And if you have a specific goal, you're going to do whatever it takes to make that happen. If it's more education, if it's moving to another city, if it's learning computer programs, if it's learning an app, if it's moving to another country and learning another language, you're going to make it happen because the world needs what you have. It's about you're contributing to other people. Muhammad Ali said that service is the rent we pay for our room here on earth.
Come on.
You're about service to other people. What can you do that can contribute to bettering other people's lives, whatever it happens to be? And then you can almost walk through walls to make that happen because I'm going to do this because other people need it. So you get your own stuff out of the way and you make it happen, whatever it takes.
Dr. Chaz will not be with us every week.
Why not?
Okay, because he's a busy man.
Yeah, why not?
He's a busy man.
Here every week.
But you can tune in to listen to his 60-second career piece every week. The 60-second career, what did we call it?
60-second career, I can't remember.
60-second something
Just
career.
Listen to Dr. Chaz.
Just listen to Dr. Chaz. But you will be coming by time and time again because you live across the street.
Oh, geez.
So you'll stumble over here and you'll join us, and we'll take some questions over the internet, over Facebook and YouTube, as our audience finds us and builds us, live phone calls and all that stuff.
Finds us and builds us.
Absolutely.
And I look forward to teaching with you again. You got this brother from Compton and this Jewish brother from New York teaching a class on business ethics. Ain't that something?
The two best places. That's where most successful people come from. You gotta know how to hustle, baby.
Yeah. And me and Dr. Chaz, we was a team. We did a tag team. I mean, it fit both our personalities, and it worked well. We should go into business together on that.
Yeah, we complement each other beautifully, and we really made a difference in these kids' lives.
Yeah, that's what's most important.
We're a living demonstration of how you're about service and contribution. We help those kids.
All right.
And that's why we do what we do.
Okay.
I was going to tell the story about the one kid, but but I'm not going to tell that story. Quickly, do you have a problem with me sharing that story?
No, I don't.
Just don't say any names, baby, because you ain't taking me.
Dr. Chaz, well, we were talking about business ethics, and who can talk about business ethics today without mentioning our current president?
Oh, okay.
So one of the kids had a little problem with that, and then he called his daddy on Dr. Chaz.
Oh, Lord. And
then there was a little discussion, but we worked it out.
Yeah.
I had to smooth it over. Okay. Dr. Chaz didn't care because we don't want to go into his opinions about you know who. Okay. So it worked out fine, but you couldn't get around it. But we had a little trouble there, but it was okay. The kid was fine. We worked through it. And what happened was the kid spoke up, and a couple other students kind of tried to separate from him.
He wasn't from LA. He wasn't from California, and he
okay.
didn't realize the culture he was in. So he proved very unpopular, and the kids weren't very nice. They kind of ostracized him. So the head of the program came in and asked what happened, and I thought it was wrong to ostracize the kid he didn't know, and they straightened it out. And it was a teachable moment, and the kid learned, and everybody learned. So it was it worked out to be a very good thing.
Yeah, he worked it out. And his daddy was a rich man, and he created something that if I said it right now, you know what it is.
Yeah.
So we were like, really, okay, this guy's going to send a hitman. I said, his daddy makes enough to have us killed.
With the T.
Dr. Chaz, my friend, we look forward to having you in the studio on this new venture, and we're going to blow up this time. I promise you the world this time.
Wonderful. Okay. And Dr. J, congratulations. State-of-the-art studios. Yay for you.
Thank you so much. And your email address information?
Look me up at chazaustin.com, CHAZAUSTIN.com.
No relation to Stone Cold, Steve Austin. I never asked you that, though. Do you? No relation. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dr. Chaz, my friend. We'll see you soon. All right.
Look at that. You're doing good. You did good. Thought I was gonna have to come cut you off, but
you're serious about this time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Time.
Say it with your chest.
I was gonna be serious about time.
Who is not serious about time?
Say it with your chest.
Time is money.
We have our next guest coming on.
Say it with your chest. I don't.
Yeah. We ain't talking about that here.
I'm glad you're here, Willis Turner. Me and Willis Turner have been friends for years and years and years and years, and it's a pleasure to work with him. And the pleasure is all yours.
Like trying to call you old or something.
Who looks older?
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
With that shirt on.
Dinner man.
Okay. Mr.
Dinner man.
Hook me up.
Please do. Because I don't like people. You gotta come cute if you're gonna be in Wendy's circle.
I am cute.
You ain't cute.
But I smell good.
Do I qualify with your
You look good. You got your, it fits your frame. Your shirt's not all pulled to the side and laid off to the left. So
anyway, before we go to our next guest, Willis,
can
you get our next guest ready?
Okay, I'm getting the next one.
Henry, can you come to the mic?
Henry.
Let me introduce Henry.
It might be like the Apollo. Come to the mic.
This is the official photographer of Strictly Business Show with Dr. J.
Hello.
Give your information on people. He takes wonderful pictures.
Wait
Give your information.
Yes,
if you're looking for a photographer.
He does weddings, funerals, but mitzvahs,
this
party.
You gotta do this somebody.
Okay. I thought the man would have his card ready.
So there he is.
All right, there he is.
Hank's Corner on Facebook.
Hank's Corner on Facebook. He takes wonderful pictures.
Facebook.com/.
If you go on my Instagram, he's taking all the pictures there for our social media.
They will be up there.
Black Speakers Rock. Y'all need a photographer. Y'all need to get him.
Yes, we highly recommend his work.
Book him now.
He made me look cute, boo.
Now coming to the mic.
Thank you.
Coming to the mic. This brother right here, Lawrence Wilson, entrepreneur extraordinaire. He's here with his beautiful wife, Kay. And I met him. Come on in, bring this beautiful couple. And this is like James Bond and one of those women he be with. I mean, just a beautiful couple. Step up to the mic right there.
James Bond, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best he can do, huh?
Yeah, that's the best he can do.
Okay. Denzel and Halle. How about that? How you doing, brother?
I'm good. How about yourself, brother?
Another good friend. I'm doing good. Another good friend of mine. We've known each other for years and years. I met this brother and his wife selling coffee.
Yes.
Because you're an entrepreneur. Tell the people who you are and what you do.
Well, my name is Lawrence Wilson. And the coffee he's referring to is a actual weight loss coffee. So what we do is we created a coffee that it has Garcinia Cambogia fruit in it. So what it does is speeds your metabolism, helps you lose weight. I was about 265 when I started drinking the coffee. I'm about 225 now. So it actually works.
I did it as well. Kay, his wife, gave me some of it. I took it for a week and I took off about 10 pounds really fast. And then I grew 20 more after I stopped.
Right.
So it's one of those things, you got to keep doing it. I started having the coffee with the donuts. See, that's what happens. He didn't tell me not to do that. Yeah, I was bringing coffee to work.
No, but you like the energy drinks.
Yes, you also gave me an energy drink last time I saw you.
And now, and I promised you I was going to bring you a case. So that case of energy drinks is yours.
Right there. It's all mine. Last time I had a shot of this, last time I drank this, I almost did a second dissertation. I mean,
so that's what I need. So
I was so fired up. And we're going to sponsor this. So that's what you're doing now.
Yes.
How do people get in touch with you? How did you get started in this?
Well, I got started a couple of years back. A friend of mine that I went to high school with, he called me up and said, "Hey, man, I got something for you." Mm-hmm. So shot down to Long Beach to a meeting and saw what they had to offer. Kind of got involved in it with the leadership and everything else, started helping with the development of it. And basically the weight loss portion of it itself just sold me. You know, initially it was the money, but once I started losing weight, we promoted 7 pounds in 7 day challenge. So I lost 5. I think my wife lost 9 pounds in the first week. Mm-hmm. So I was hooked. Yeah, I was hooked. So from there, it became its own entity to where now we're helping people. We have another platform now that we're selling our products on called The Snatch. That's SNACH with no T, called The Snatch. And basically, we have our energy drinks. We have our coffee on there. We allow other businesses to come. If you have a product, you could come and sell your products on our platform because most people don't have the money to go out there and create something big to where they can put it out. So, you know, even little stuff. If you have a water that you like, you know, that you selling and you're selling it on the street, well, we have a platform that you can come and you can sell it through the Snatch. So, yeah.
And then the last time we hooked up, you were doing something, cocktails and conversation.
Cocktails and conversation.
Well, you need
come on to the mic, Kay. Don't be shy. You was never shy, girl. You come up here.
No, I'm not shy at all. I'm not shy at all. But this is his little thing, so I didn't want to jump in because you know I could talk.
Yeah.
His interview, so I didn't want to talk. But yeah, we're doing cocktails and convo. I'm gonna start it again. I went back to the drawing board and I started. I have in the works an app called Millionaires Network.
Yes.
So I'm getting that off the ground, and cocktails and convo will definitely be a part of that. Millionaires Network is my new baby. So it's a platform for all women-owned businesses to be listed. So I'll be like kind of the Yelp of the women's business.
Yes, absolutely.
Traveling for work, I found it hard when I went to places that I didn't know to go and get some services done because I had no idea, you know. And then if you had a service like that can show you women-owned businesses, I was like, okay, how can I lift up sisters and promote their business and, you know, make us one unit? You know, I'm so tired of people saying we can't work together because all my relationships work. Yeah. So I have that, and it's going to be an app. So wherever you live, you'll be able to plug in and pull up local owned women-owned businesses and be able to support them. So that's coming in the works. And once that gets off, I will bring back Cocktails and Convo. Dr. J had a wonderful time. We really enjoyed him. And I just want to tell you, I am proud of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm so happy for you and this platform that you've been given. And we're gonna ride that to the end.
Yes,
this
we
relationship
are.
is forever.
I was invited to come to the to cover the cocktail and conversation.
Cocktails and Convo.
I keep saying it wrong.
I'm like, I thought I knew it. Not that I don't know what it is anymore.
Cocktails and Convo.
Yeah. Yeah. So I had a great time. I interviewed some people we know about, and they're going to be on the show later too. So.
Later today?
Give your information, not today, but eventually down the road as we go on. Lawrence Wilson, give your information again if you want to do business with this brother, if you want to get some of that coffee or that energy drink that I'm holding up right now. I completely endorse it. It felt good. I'm about to have one right now.
Well, if you want to purchase some products, you can go to www.thesnatchking.com. Now, snatch is with no T, so that's SNACH King.com. We have these products. We have a ton of other products on there, from popcorn to mining equipment, cryptocurrency mining equipment, just a whole bunch of different stuff that I don't even have time to go all the way into. But also you can reach me. My email is thesnatchking@gmail.com. Facebook, Lawrence Wilson. Instagram, Lawrence Wilson 562, because my daughter set it up because I don't know how to do all that stuff. Want to give you your information?
Yes, everything. You can reach me everywhere. Millionaires Network. That's Instagram. That's Twitter. That's all the social media outlets. I try to make it easy and make it uniform. So it's Millionaires Network. And I'm also still as Bodies because that's my first handle. So.
Thank you two for coming on the first live Strictly Business show on YouTube.
Thank you for having me.
Come back anytime. Y'all know me like that and come back anytime.
Yeah.
Kids, that's it.
What?
We ran through an hour.
Here?
I love it.
Yes.
Top of the hour.
Top of the hour.
But that boy good.
I didn't want to take his mic because he's so big. I'm like, he's about to go push me out of the way.
Coach, that's going to do it for another wild and crazy ride in the Strictly Business universe. You can email me at drj@strictlybizshow.com, Instagram, Strictly Dr. J, Facebook.com/StrictlyBizShow. Wendy Talley.
Yes, you can reach me, Wendy Talley, at Black Speakers Rock on Facebook and also on Instagram. And you can also email me at blackspeakersrock@gmail.com.
Coach TM.
Yes, sir. I was wondering if I was going to get up in there.
I got to cue you to
this
start talking
TM.
after she stops.
And you can always reach me, Instagram, Coach TM in the game, and also on Facebook, Coach TM in the game. We're going to keep you knowledgeable, and we're glad that you came on this ride with us.
Willis Turner, you'll be here on time next week.
I will be here on time because I know the address.
Yeah, now you got the address.
I know the address. I've been driving around. Anyways, you can reach me. I'm Willis Turner. I'm on Twitter, Willis Turner Comedy. I'm on Instagram, Willis Turner's Comedy. Facebook, Willis Turner Comedy.
No laughing matter. And next week, if you can't be on time, don't even bother being late.
You know what? If you can't tell me the address of where I'm supposed to be, don't just tell me the name of the place. Look here.
Leave the jokes to him.
We'll see you.
Thank you.
We'll see you all. We'll see you all next week. It's been a pleasure, and the pleasure was all yours. We out. Thank you. We out. We out. 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 Bye, y'all. See y'all next week, 7 p.m. West Coast time. Say bye, Coach Tim. Bye. 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 It's been a pleasure, and the pleasure was all yours.